Oh, look at that little car. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't know which way to go.
Alright, welcome to Versus the Game. I'm the Minion.
And I'm Meowgid. Meow. Hi, guys.
And today we're going to play Elevator Action.
Fun.
Which this is on Nintendo that came out in 1983.
It's been a while since we've done a Nintendo game.
Yeah. And the reason we're playing this one... Oh, did you?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's select. There we go. The reason we're playing this is we have some announcements that are going to be coming up, but we wanted to play something short.
Short and simple.
That way we can kind of talk about it while we play. But also, first we'll go on this game and then we'll get to that. But this was done in, like I said, 1983. That's basically just platform shooter. Supposed to be like in a 30-story building and try to make it to the bottom. And you can see I'm like a spy, and there's all these other spies following me. You can see here I push up in front of the door. And then if you don't touch anything, it waits for the amount of time. But if you push to the side or whatever, he'll come out the door. You can't jump past that line.
What line?
That line for the elevator.
Okay.
The cable, I guess.
Oh, the cable. Oh, okay, I see what line you're talking about. I was thinking... I'm thinking horizontal, not vertical.
And then make sure not to fall, because I fell. Yeah, this one has like pretty simple controls and everything like that. And there's not really much of a story to it, just other than that. You're in like a 30-story building and you're trying to collect files. Oh shit. Yeah, so you can get on top of the elevators and you can fall underneath them or jump underneath them if there's no cable there. Yeah. But basically I'm just going to keep trying to get down to the first floor. But like we were saying, we have some news, I guess.
Yes.
Based on how we've been playing, some of the issues we've had with equipment, and we're trying to upgrade that equipment.
Well, we have our equipment upgraded, but we're having issues with our old equipment because we haven't quite figured out the new equipment yet and what we're going to do with that. We have some ideas of what we want to do. We do want to upgrade and change how we record things. Make things a little bit more personal for us by actually recording ourselves while we're playing.
Yeah.
And doing that, I think it would be good for us to do that. And out of media too. To make things easier on us. Yeah, because we have our personas, you know. But it's okay for us not to stay within those. I think we're at that point where we can move beyond that and just have fun with our channel and be ourselves.
Yeah.
And I mean, we are ourselves, of course. Oh god, that guy got squished.
Yeah.
Obvious. I wouldn't be like, ooh, let me make up my murr. And no, that was accidental. That was me. I do that at home.
Yeah.
But
I think that we did those for fun because those are kind of like our personas of just like how people kind of know us. I picked the Minion because I'm in a band and I've always been the Minion for like ever.
Well, I don't know if you want to actually. If you want to actually say what our names are.
I don't know. I'm still going on the Minion just because that's how people know me. Most people call me Chunk.
Yeah.
Even though that's not actually my name either. That's what I answer to, I guess. Well, that guy will get in and probably put it down. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, like, I'd like people to be able to see us too and everything like that. And it'd be fun to do the makeup, but there's like no way we can possibly do that, like money-wise. It's just
we
expensive to do stuff like that.
We don't make any money off of our channel, to be quite honest.
Yeah,
we're not monetized. Some people actually are like, oh, you're gonna get demonetized. I was like, no, we'd have to be monetized first in order to get demonetized. Yeah. Oh, look at that little car. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't know which way to go. Yeah. But no, and yeah, I go by Meowgid. Well, first off, I used to go by Meowgid, because that's been my kind of my gamer name since like the early 2000s. Not to date myself, but to date myself, and because one of my college suite mates actually gave me that name, and I liked it because it's Latin for chaos. And made me think of all my favorite RPGs that have like the spells that are Meowgid, like Phantasy Star Online. But I upgraded it to Meowgid recently on my exercise solo channel, which you guys can see it when I came up with that name. But so that was really a real recent thing for me to do, was to change my name to Meowgid. But my name is actually Megan, not Meg. I hate being called Meg, because everybody who is like a horrible person is called Meg. I don't know why. I hate Meg from Little Women. I hate Meg from Family Guy. I just hate that nickname. Was it down? Yeah. I can't get down there. Why can't I get down those stupid stairs? Sorry. Oh, there we go. And so I don't like being called Meg. My best friend, she calls me Megs, but I can handle Megs. That's fine. So people will call me Megs. But it's either Megs or Megan or Meowgid or Meowgid. But it's just easier to be called Meowgid. Because I like cats. And but yeah, it was just an idea that we had to like make things personal and to go without the makeup, to actually show us while we're playing. Because I was talking with the Minion, and I was like, you know what, I am really expressive. I've been told that I make a lot of facial expressions. And I was like, that might add to like when I'm reacting to things. Because I not only do the like silly like freaks out, but I actually make faces while I do it too. It's kind of a habit of mine. Yeah. And people have told me, oh, you'd be a great actor, which I'm not. I'm a terrible actress, by the way. I failed acting. Yes, I used to be in theater, but I wanted to be costume design. In college, I was costume designer, but I didn't get along with actors because they just didn't like me. I don't know why. So I'm like, I changed my major. So I wasn't theater anymore, but people would tell me that. But yeah, so we wanted to upgrade this. And so we're going to go on hiatus.
Yeah, so as we figure out the way that we're going to be doing the new recordings and stuff like that, so that you can actually see us, because the way we did it the first time when we tried to record ourselves, for some reason the video just does not sync up with the audio, and does not sync up. Actually, nothing syncs up.
Yeah.
Two things are synced up with each other, and then other two things are synced up with each other, but none of it makes any sense, so we have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Not only that, we're also changing the schedule of how we release games, because at the moment, well, if you go back to the very, very beginning of our channel, we were going to just do one game and release morning and night an episode, because we like the idea of kind of short episodes, like 15 minutes, you know, maybe just a little bit longer, and then also because of the limitation that you have to have a video under 15 minutes when you first, start off. And so... And so we had to go through like the first, I don't know, 8-10 videos, and they finally were like, you can have longer than 15 minutes. Which I still kind of kept to the formula of making it like 15 minutes. I didn't want to make it any longer than 18, 19 minutes.
I don't know why. I had it in my mind that we'd bore people if we went longer than 15 minutes. So. And
then we've gotten a lot of suggestions of like, you know, hey, we could do with slightly longer episodes, you know. So to me, I think like 25 minutes to 30, like between there, is what we're going to end up going for, but only once a day. But instead of morning Monday or evening Monday, why do I have to have?
Huh?
How do I still have a life?
Because I kept dying after another, and I didn't get beyond the first level. I'm terrible at this game because I've never played it before. Which is always my excuse, I know. Whatever. Whatevs, people. Whatevs.
Yeah. And then, so what we're going to do is instead of 4 games that we're only getting released like sometimes twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, you're going to get 5 games that are going to have longer episodes, but they're only going to be released once a week. So like Monday we'll have 1 game, and then Tuesday we'll have a different game, you know, all the way up to Friday. That way we can focus more on... Because I'm not focusing here. Oh, game over. But, I don't know, I really like this game. And it's fun because it's like a nice little, hey, let's kill some time.
If you have some time to kill, you want to do something where you don't have to think too much, this is a good game.
Yeah. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and release games like that once, you know, a day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That way you guys also get 1 extra game, and you'll actually get more content out of us that way.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at the scheduling, and there's some weeks where you might get 3 episodes of something, so that's kind of 45-ish minutes.
Yeah, but then 2 days of the other.
Yeah, and then if we play a game that only has 1 episode, like how this one's probably going to have, then, you know, you get only that one, and then the next series or whatever that comes out, you only get the 1 episode for the week and then have to wait. I just feel like it'll be cooler.
Yeah.
Because we'll go through more games like that way too.
Also, to be quite honest, sorry, I cut you off.
Oh no, I was just saying that they'll get more games, like instead of having to wait, we have to wait for this one because now we're stuck in this series. It's like the series will end on their own on their day, where we can put another thing like, Thursday's free now, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to get those, and plus it'll be easier on our actual production schedule of creating all the artwork and stuff like that.
Well, that's what I was going to say. We're actually really doing this to make it also easier on ourselves, and it's hard keeping up with the 2 videos a day, whereas the 1 video a day will make it a little bit more streamlined for us, especially when it comes to recording ourselves and having to add that into the mixture and figuring that out. But what I was also going to say is that it'll also make it easier on our viewers, because then if you really like us playing 1 game in particular, you know exactly what day it'll land on when we release that video. Yeah. So you can actually keep up like in time with what we're releasing. Yeah. Like it'll be more obvious what gets put out what day, because right now we're alternating, so the days change for each video, each game. So it's like, okay, well 1 week it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday for this game, and then the next week it's Tuesday, Thursday. So you would have to really know our schedule in order for it to make sense to you, whereas this one is more intuitive and user-friendly.
Yeah, and then since I've been getting a little bit sick here, kind of being worked out a lot at work, and then I'm going to be going on tour here in not that long, we figured it was a good point for us we're going to try to run out the rest of the games that we're playing right now. They're still going to be in the same old format because the majority of them have already been edited, and they're just waiting to be released. But we're starting to get to that point where we no longer have the backlog of games that were recorded and edited and stuff like that. So me going on a tour, we're getting sick and things like that.
Go on a tour.
It's starting to stress us out.
Yeah.
Like
also in my case, I work a job. Granted, it's only part-time, but I also take care of our son when I'm not working. So I not only have to work, I have to take care of him, take care of the household and everything else, as well as dealing with the thumbnails, the artwork, and writing everything that's written, doing our social media, our promotion, and everything else. And I'm just getting so bogged down that I feel like I'm getting behind and I'm not able to enjoy other people's work as well as working on our own, which is what I really loved doing at the beginning, was like keeping in contact with you guys, watching your videos. And I feel like you guys are getting disappointed with me because I'm not keeping up with your stuff. And honestly, well, that's not why I watch it. I watch it because I enjoy it. But at the same time, I also don't want to disappoint you guys by not like being there for you when I know I should be. And when I want to be.
Like I've been trying to get up to date on like watching people's stuff. Initially, I didn't because I just didn't have a lot of time. I had more time for a period, but I was watching people's content because I enjoyed it. I liked what they were doing. I liked what their kind of message was, or what kind of personality that person had.
I like all y'all's personality. Everyone has like a different thing to bring to the table, and it's so interesting.
Yeah, and like I would like to be able to do that and to interact with you guys more and stuff like that, because I'm kind of a recluse. And since I've been getting sick and getting like really overworked right now at my job, I've barely released so many videos of my on my own channel, and then I had to stop because not stop, but I had to like take a small break from that too because I was running behind on these.
God, and I have so many ideas for what to do for not only our channel but for my own channel, and I'm not able to keep up with that either. So I feel like I'm just like not keeping up with my head what I want to do, that I feel like I'm letting myself down.
Yeah. Because
I like recluse. I'm not really like go out and be out and about and stuff like that, Honestly, I don't really care for that. I like being a homebody and doing this kind of stuff. It's just like I like to also work hard on my own personal stuff, and this stuff really gives me something to look forward to do.
Yeah.
And create, and I get actually so much satisfaction out of creating that it makes me happy.
Yeah.
And
that's another reason that we needed to kind of take a small break, is because that feeling that we need to create content for you guys, not for us, it's within our own kind of like self, because of the way we are, that we feel like, no, we have to do this in this schedule and do like this. And there was finally this point where we're like, we're stressing ourselves out, and we need
unnecessarily.
It's like we need to figure out what we can do to alleviate that. And then so we both came upon the same idea as like, well, what if we cut down the number of videos that we release, but make them like longer, and make them more structured to the day of the week.
So technically, you guys are getting the same amount of time of content, but it's going to be more varied content, better schedule because it's only once a day. So they're longer videos. It's better for you guys. It's better for us too. Mm-hmm. So it's better all around.
Yeah, and then you get to get through some of the content a little bit. What you would have gotten for the week in that episode.
Yeah. So, I think it'll be better for everyone around.
Yeah.
You'll get to see us finally, and then we'll get to be able to have freed up time to interact more with you. I haven't commented on everyone's comments, but I have been reading them. I'm going to catch up with that too. So, especially if we go on hiatus, I can use that time to catch up on all the comments and react to you guys and talk, because God, you guys know how much I love to write and talk, because I talk a lot. And but our hiatus is gonna be about it's gonna be a month.
Yeah.
It's going to be a month, and we didn't want to, like, throw it at you, be like, oh, all of a sudden they're not putting up content. Are they okay? Are they fine? We're fine. We are. We're just trying to make sure that we stay fine.
Yeah. Because if not, then you guys aren't getting anything else from us. And it's like...
We're going to burn ourselves out.
Yeah, we felt this was the best course of action, was to take this new schedule to make the way that we're going to edit and do thumbnails and all that kind of stuff. So it's easier for us so that we make better stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's important to us, is that, not that we're not going to be able to give you content at times, but that the content we give you for us has to be good, because we're kind of nitpicky about ourselves.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we're a little bit of perfectionists. But not really too much. I'm actually getting better at that.
Yeah. And the reason I know that it's not going to be like a hiatus to where like, okay, we're never going to do it again, is because these are things that I love to do. I love to play games. I love to edit. I like to do artwork and things like that. But just the timing of like me going on tour and all these other things is just, it's too much.
Well, okay, I'll be straight up with you guys. We will continue for sure on this. We will be continuing with our gaming, our Let's Plays, and putting out content. We will come back, because the main reason why we'll come back is because it's our date night.
Yeah.
It's our date thing. It's how we bond with each other. We play video games. We get to annoy one another. For the time, we actually managed to both get the same day off from both of our respective jobs and time away from our boy to be able to do this.
Yeah. So
that way we can bond and get closer to each other, as well as create, because we both like to create. We both have degrees in the arts. Yeah. So, I mean, it's what we do. We've always been like creators.
Yeah, and then our son sees us doing this, and he kind of wants to do it.
Oh,
but we told him he needs to start acting better, and also he needs to
be older,
a little bit older.
Yeah, I told him 13.
So
I know not everyone does that, but I honestly think in my mind, it's healthier for him to wait until he can better communicate with others.
Yeah,
and
right
himself.
Now he's still kind of.
Yeah, so I mean, he's a smart cookie. Don't get me wrong; he's really an intelligent little boy. But his problem is that he still doesn't know the right way to say things in an effective manner, that it gets misconstrued or like.
Yeah. So we'll continue doing what we're doing. You'll probably still see us interacting with you guys. It's just we won't be posting content for a little while,
but we'll be working on stuff while we're on hiatus. So even though we're not putting stuff out, we will be still recording on that off time and getting stuff ready, upgrading. I have planned, we're going to upgrade our artwork even on our sites. The thumbnails I think we're fine on. Yeah. I think I already worked that out when someone came to me and told me like, hey, you could do better on your thumbnails. I was like, you know what? I can. So reach out to you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, please feel free to let us know. It's not they reached out to us and told us about the thumbnail. And there's other people who have reached out to us and told us to play certain games. If you have any game request, send it our way. If we have it, we could play it. And people always think that we pigeonholed ourselves into doing only retro games. That is not the case, to be quite honest. The reason why we did retro games is we thought if we were going to eventually monetize ourselves, it would be the easiest way to go about doing a Let's Play. But honestly, we haven't monetized ourselves, and I don't think we're gonna ever really do that.
We might freedom. Have some merch and stuff like that. Or
whatever, we might eventually go up to that, or we might merch. We might.
If you guys want merch, I make T-shirts and stuff.
Right. So. and we might also do Patreon at some point, but
or something like that.
But as it is, we have the freedom with not monetizing. So I don't want to get rid of that freedom.
Yeah, and I like just being able to do what we're doing because we're having fun, not because we're getting paid for it. I mean, it'd be nice to get paid for it, but
I know it'd be lovely to pay for it, but this really is a true like. We do this for the love of it.
Yeah.
To be quiet. It doesn't... I don't know if people think that it doesn't seem that way. If you do... Like I said, it's not going to hurt our feelings if you reach out to us and tell you what you think about what we're putting on.
Yeah.
Because we can always improve how we do things. Since we are really kind of open-minded people. We are. We both have diplomatic personalities. And we're both very open-minded about everything. So constructive criticism is always welcome.
Yeah.
So
we thought it was important to tell you guys, like, this is the reason this thing is going to happen, like, because in a way it upsets me or it makes me feel worried when somebody that I've been watching or doing, like, that they've been producing stuff and all of a sudden they just disappear.
Yeah.
It makes me question what's going on in my mind. And so we wanted you guys to know, because especially like those of you guys that we've been becoming like great friends with in the community, it's like something we feel like, I don't know.
It'd be messed up if we just disappeared.
Yeah, it would
be messed up.
We just disappeared. I'm like, what the hell happened to them?
I know, what happened? And they'd be worried, are they okay? Yeah, no. Yeah. We were still here. We'll okay.
Be here. We're still here. But we'll be back with hopefully much better video stuff and
more content, better content, better done. And if not, please, like I said, let us know.
Yeah.
Leave a comment. We're always open to suggestion.
Yeah.
And we actually like it when we hear from you guys. We really do love to hear from you guys. It makes my day in particular, because I just love talking, like I said.
So sorry to unload at the end of elevator action, but
elevator action.
We picked a game that was kind of a little just simple, old school arcade style, just get to the end. It's just, these are like things that are important to us, and we want to let you know that it's still important to us. It's just, we are also important to us, and we need to take care of us so that we can do this.
Yeah, our health is important to us.
Yeah, and you could probably still hear my throat. It's like kind of scratchy, so that's going to be interesting on tour.
Yeah, it was funny because a couple of weeks ago I was sick, and I was having to record sick and pretend like I wasn't sick, and it's kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, so we'll be back. We'll hopefully have better stuff and all that. So this has been Versus the Game. I'm the Minion.
And I'm Meowgid. Meow, meow, meow. Bye, guys.